I'm not doing this for prosperity. I'm I'm doing this for a reason. Uh, when I lived in the Bright Apartments, I left there. Literally, I left there the week that the COVID lockdown started. But for like 3 years before that, I lived right where Chris Lane and I think Basket. It's really funny. I met a couple of women, and I just moved in my very young children. They were like, well, Lily was going into kindergarten, and Evan was going into whatever 3 years older than that was. I'm just really trying to picture this. Um, we were there for a little bit, half a year, and I'm gonna go true spit on this. True spit. I wasn't there, but I became really good friends with two girls. Like I lived here, and there was an apartment here, and then there was a space, and then there was two more apartments. And the two girls that lived in those apartments, I became really good friends with, and I became very fond of them. And they got really worried. They were like, "There's a bunch of really scary looking Mexican guys," and they were talking about they were looking at the apartment next to me, and it scared them. And I was like, well, I mean, was it? Why did it scare you? It just did. I had no evidence. I just knew that I cared about these girls, and I'm raising a little young girl, and everybody's a moron. So I actually, man, I'm almost ashamed of this. I called up to the front office. I'm not even going to say who I talked to, but the owners of the apartments. And I was like, if you're going to move them in, I mean, are you doing your due diligence? I mean, is this going to be okay? And she said, uh, Ted, honestly, I think this is going to be fine. So I went back over to my other neighbors and I went, I trust the people that I've talked to. This is going to be okay. This is so beautiful how this happened. So it goes on a little bit longer. Um, and as I would walk again from here past their apartment over to here to hang out with these girls that I mean, we just became dear friends, dear friends. The three of us. It was when you live in apartments. Normally, you just don't get friends like this. I kept walking past, and as I would, like, they didn't have curtains, and then I realized they had nothing, and all I saw was a woman and two little bitty girls, and they had nothing. So I went on Facebook. I didn't even. I talked to the neighbors about this. I was like, I can't keep walking past here seeing this. Let's help them. And they were like, we don't even know them. And I was like, You don't have to know somebody to help them. You don't need. It's one of the times I probably felt more beautiful in my life. This is a section where I really felt beautiful. Well, not just me. That's the thing. The reason I felt beautiful is because of everybody that I have ever enjoyed, and the cultivation of all my friendship. I put a thing up on Facebook, and I said, I don't even know if they're legal, but those two little girls have no business living in Bright, Indiana, and not feeling the same way we could possibly feel. And within 2 weeks, I got jealous. They had a full kitchen set. They had a TV. They had an antenna that I helped them hook up because that's what I do for a living. They got a full bedroom set. Those kids got a convertible Mustang battery powered car. They didn't have room for what they needed. And oh, God bless them. These two little girls, they were if anybody knows that my oldest two girls are half Spanish, Mexican Spanish mix. And they just reminded me. They reminded me how just beautiful my little girls were. And they played with my Lily. And then I became dear friends. The little girls could speak English and the parents couldn't. Yes, I freaking love this soul story. The mom and dad would come and sit on my porch, and we would hand our phone back and forth and use Google Translate. We would talk for hours. And I became dear friends. They moved right down the street. And when they went to move, I mean, it was literally right down the street. We could have walked there. And the father, I watched tears well up and come down his face. And he goes, I love you, my brother. And I was like, I love you too, Ed. I'm not going to say names. I don't like doing that on the internet. I just got a phone call from him, and he now can speak decent broken English. I think he wants me to join somebody's band. And, part of this, as he was meeting me, my mother and some other relatives of mine, one of them knows Spanish very well. They got him hooked up with a Spanish-speaking church. Mom, the other day, she goes, how are they? If you ever see them again, tell them I love them. I went, he asked what my address. He called me just moments ago, and I could tell he was at a bar or something, and I'm pretty sure he was trying to get me. He was trying to get me to sing for somebody else, which I don't know if I want to be a part of that right now, but okay. It's just fun that he thinks of me that way. The last time I met him, he pulled up his phone and he goes, call me. I was like, what? And he goes, call me. I was like, it didn't make any sense because his phone was right here and my phone's right here. And he goes, call me. And I called him. And then his phone rang. And it said, brother. said brother. I was his brother. Man, I know everybody thinks the way I post, and I'm patriotic, and and I'm, a Trump supporter or whatever. Don't you dare think you know who I am. Somebody that had nothing, that lives right here in this town, calls me brother. I do what I do, as you will too. And he begged me. He goes, "Can I come see you tomorrow? Can I come? Can I?" And he's gonna come. Hopefully tomorrow he's gonna come see us. And my mom, my 91-year-old mom, my mom, 91-year-old redneck mom, and this guy from he lives near Acapulco. I remember there was a story one night. This is so cute. He goes, "Next time I go home, you come with me. Your American dollar, oh, you'll live like a king." And he was talking to, I had to watch all this on Translate. This is the funny part. You come, you have great time. Your money worth much, mucho. And he goes, "And don't worry, my friends have weapons." Wait, what? Wait a minute. Why do your friends have weapons? I got weapons, but I don't talk about them. They're right there, on the other side of this wall. And he goes, And I was like, wait, I don't think I want to go. Because I got weapons. I'll protect you. But none of us need to talk about it. It's kind of like, And it was just cute. He came from a hard place. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful man. And hopefully, mi casa, su casa. That's what it's going to be. I felt like I needed to say this because the beauty of it, him just calling me out of nowhere. And to realize we are mucho amigo to each other. And I get accused of so much. I'm your friend. I'm their friend. I'm our friend. Don't think you know me. I know myself, and God knows who I am. That's all I'm worried about. And the rest of you, you can figure it out amongst yourselves. Shaka Khan.